Thank you for joining us on Sunshine Reports, and these are the stories we're tracking at this time. My name is Adebimbe Akindele. Residents of Ondo State have been reassured of justice for victims of the June 5, 2022 terrorist attack in Owo. Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa at the 15th Episcopal and 35th priestly ordination anniversary of the Bishop of Ondo Catholic Diocese, Most Reverend Jude Arogundade, said security tops his priority. Ayedatiwa stated that suspects connected to the attack have been apprehended through joint efforts of the federal and state security agencies and currently facing prosecution. Government House correspondent Ahab Bankole takes it from here.
The Sacred Heart Cathedral Church in Akure hosted a gathering of notable figures, including Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa, religious leaders, and well-wishers to celebrate the 15th Episcopal anniversary and 35th priestly ordination anniversary of the Bishop of Ondo Catholic Diocese, Most Reverend Jude Arogundade. Catholic Bishop Most Reverend Arogundade thanked the people and government for returning missionary schools to the church and assured that these institutions will continue to provide quality education grounded in strong moral values to nurture future leaders. Reflecting on his pastoral journey, Bishop Arogundade encouraged newly ordained priests to stay dedicated to their faith and commitment to serving humanity.
We have done so much in these past 15 years, and we have a foundation, an established system within Ondo Diocese that has kept developing and growing right from the beginning. It will interest you, I've said it to you, Mr. Governor, that the first hospital in Ondo State is St. Louis Hospital in Owo. Some of the best schools. And I thank the government for handing over some of those schools recently. And we are being one everywhere. Please, Mr. Governor, come and visit.
Bishop Arogundade thanked Governor Ayedatiwa for attending the event and assured continued prayers and support for his administration. The governor congratulated the church and pledged to persist in seeking justice for the victims of the June 5, 2022 Owo terrorist attack.
We have not, as a government, left any stone unturned to ensure the protection of the people, the church, especially our pursuit in prosecuting those who committed the terror attack on St. Patrick Catholic Church in Owo. And based on security reports, 5 suspects complicit in the crime that have been arrested include Idris Uneza, Asim Idris, Jaliu Abdulnadir, Abdul Halim Idris, and Momo Abubakar. We must commend the efforts made by the various security agencies, including the DSS, police, Nigerian Army, and our own security outfit and protective corps in investigating the roots of that heinous crime in this humanity. Subsequently, the 5 suspects were arrested by Directorate of State Service, DSS, where they were habilitated in their various parts of the country. And on the 12th of August this year, 2025, the DSS arraigned the suspect before Justice Nneka Nwite of Federal High Court on 9-count charge bordering on terrorism, punishable under the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022. These suspects are undergoing criminal prosecution as we speak now, and no effort will be spared until justice is done.
Governor Ayedatiwa described Bishop Arogundade a beacon of hope and a symbol of peace, justice, and human dignity, whose leadership has positively impacted many lives. He also commended the Catholic Church for its vital role in advancing education, healthcare, and social development across the state and the country. Aiyedatiwa highlighted his administration's investment in security, noting the recent acquisition of 75 Hilux vehicles equipped with advanced security technology to enhance the capabilities of state security agencies. The governor also witnessed the unveiling of the church's new multipurpose hall and toured the facilities with priests and other dignitaries. Wahab Bankole, Osrc News.
With the September 15 school resumption date approaching, preparations for the 2025-2026 academic session are in full swing. Despite the rising cost of educational materials to inflation, parents are making every effort to equip their children with essential supplies. Joy Pius reports that stakeholders in the Ondo State are ready for the new academic session set to begin on Monday, September 15, 2025.
As the holiday period draws to a close, parents, guardians, and school administrators across Nigeria are gearing up for the new academic session. In Ondo State, parents and guardians are busy meeting their children's needs, from purchasing uniforms and stationery to providing comfortable chairs and lockers for their wards. Parents who spoke to OSRC expressed concerns about the current economic challenges, but emphasized their commitment to ensuring their children receive quality education despite inflation.
We have brought the materials such as textbook, school uniform. It's not easy. It's not easy. At least like a locker, I will buy a locker 18,000. Textbook almost 46,000 for the textbook and the big notes. The school uniform we put it at 39,000.
Kò séèyàn náà tí ọmọ yẹn á ṣe exam then pé òun fẹ́ lọ sí senior class tí ò ní amúra ná bẹ̀tẹ̀ a ṣàdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run náà pé Ọlọ́run kọ ìlérí fún wa pé lọ́jọ́ tí ní pé a ṣe láyọ̀ àti àlàáfíà.
For Amirat Olagoke, gaining admission into her dream school is the most exciting moment of her life.
I'm happy to be in secondary school because this is my first time in St. Louis and I'm happy because of such experience.
School administrators say they are finalizing plans to create a conducive learning environment for both new and returning students.
We are prepared. Just yesterday we had staff meeting with our staff to prepare them, giving them temporary register to put the names of promoted students. The environment, you can see, is clean. As we are coming, we already have cleaners that sweep, the leaves because we are on holidays. They are doing it. The field is yet to be done because we want it to be closer. We use chemical to spray them. Everything will be in place.
We had a meeting with the parents, just as one parent yesterday, and the admission process started fully today. So because we are preparing for our staff meeting, that will be next week. But everything we are put in place, the committee, class teachers, everything, we already put everything in place.
Parents called for improved communication, enhanced teacher support, and a safe, healthy environment from school authorities. Joy Pius, OSRC News.
Still on education-related news, the long vacation was once a period of complete rest off schoolwork. But today, the story is changing. For many students, holidays now mean summer lessons, a time to revise, prepare ahead, or keep busy academically. Yet for others, holidays remain strictly a time for rest and bonding with family. The debate continues. Should holidays be for relaxation or for academics? OSRC's Blessing Obey explores the divergent views of parents and educationists.
Traditionally, holidays were eagerly awaited by students as a season to take a break from classroom activities, refresh and spend quality time with family before resuming for a new session. But in recent years, the concept of school holidays has shifted. Many parents now enroll their children for summer lessons to keep them academically engaged. This development has sparked conversations on what is most beneficial for children, rest or continuous learning. Ondo State Chairman of the Academic Staff Union of Secondary Schools, Olatunji Tajudeen, believes holidays should primarily serve as a time of rest. According to him, students need space to relax and recharge before returning to school.
For anything that runs continuously without a stop might have issues. As an educationist, I am not in support of summer lesson, because these children ought to be allowed to relax, to refresh their brain, and get prepared for the next academic section, the next term, depending on the situation, the end or the beginning. But when you now have to do this, parents who do it is because of where they want to keep their children. Safety. Everybody is now running helter-skelter for what to eat. The father will go one way, the mother goes the other way, to improve the economy of the family.
Some parents agree with this position, emphasizing that holidays should help strengthen family ties and give children the opportunity to bond at home.
Me, I don't believe in having any special holiday after the normal school days. So me, I like my children to be at home with me during the normal, that is when then they observe their normal holidays. When you have them being taught throughout, I think for about 4 or 3 months now, on regular teaching, coaching every time, I believe there's supposed to be a time for that brain to at least to have a rest.
Others argued that while rest is important, a balance must be struck. They insist that some level of academic activity helps prevent students from forgetting what they had learned. Educationists, however, suggest that rather than subjecting children to another round of rigorous academic exercises, holidays could be better utilized for skill acquisition, sporting events, and other extracurricular activities that build creativity, discipline, and social skills. Blessing Ube, Osrc News.
In other news, and as the year draws to a close, September to December brings a flurry of activities. For many, it's a season of hustle and bustle, often shrouded in myths and fears of tragedies and mishaps. Nifemi Adebayo takes a closer look at these beliefs and reality of the Ember Months.
For years, the Ember Months have carried a connotation for danger. Many believe the period is marked by more accidents and sudden mishaps. According to Federal Road Safety Commission, over 40% of annual road crashes occur between September and December, not because the months are cursed, but due to increased human activities. More people travel for social events, festival, and end-of-the-year family gathering. Hence, commercial drivers work longer hours to maximize profits, while impatient road users are in a hurry to beat deadlines. Ondo State Commander of the Federal Road Safety Commission, Samuel Ibitoye, explained what people attribute to faith or spirituality is usually the result of human behavior. The Ember Month is stressed and no different from January to August.
The precaution they can take is just for them to be patient when they get on the road. They should think about their life more than the money they want to make. They should think that when lives are lost, it can never be regained. So speeding, I should caution that. That's one. Go by the required speed. And at times you go situational. When traffic are heavy on the road, it's expected that study that situation and calm down your own speed. Then do not overload your vehicle excessively, because of the vehicle itself, the last on the vehicle itself, and the control of the vehicle on the road. Then take good care of that vehicle, maintain it, service when they do. The lighting system, put it in good shape. The braking system, put it in the right shape. Then even the exhaust system, every component of the vehicle, let it work fine so that it will not fail you when you are traveling from one point or the other. Then we also enjoin passengers to participate in road safety when they are on board a vehicle on transit. They shouldn't just keep quiet. The driver will want to speed, and the passenger who also has his own line. It's only a stakeholder inside the vehicle at that moment. You should caution the driver politely so that it will not cause a distraction to the driver.
Medical record also show that hospital admissions tend to rise during the Ember month. Doctors link this to stress from economic pressure, overwork, and neglect of medical checkups. Many delay hospital visits until after the holidays, leading to late diagnoses and complications.
Everybody's traveling. At the same time, so it increases the traffic on the road. And people are not patient enough. So you have a lot of accidents occurring. And these are the reasons we have this. Not necessarily because there's any particular thing. No. The pressure on the road is much higher. The number of people on the road during this period is much higher. The way the pressure on people, the hurry on the road is much greater. And so these are some of the things that are responsible for the increase in the prevalence and the accidents that we have around that period.
On the streets, Nigerians are still holding on to the myth of danger around Ember months.
For this tap around now, people they find money right now. But some people they don't tip about the Ember period they need money. But some people they can't do any bad thing.
The Ember month there will be a lot of accidents, a lot of deaths. But if people are being careful, they are driving carefully, things will be okay. There will be no death, there will be no anything bad in Ember month. It will bring goodness. And also if you believe in your God, goodness will be yours.
Experts emphasized that the Ember months are not inherently dangerous. The higher figure results from increased activities and lifestyle choices. Nigerians are advised to embrace safe driving, stress management, and financial discipline to enjoy the year in joy rather than in sorrow. Oluwanifemi Abayomi, Osrc News.
That report was put together and presented by Nifemi Abayomi. Some Akure residents have called for government intervention over the poor condition of Akure's only footbridge. The bridge, built to enhance safety and ease movement across Obadeshida Road in the state capital, has now become a shadow of itself. Once bustling, it now serves as a refuse dump, a shelter for beggars and hawkers, as well as a haven for loiterers. Joy Pius reports.
Located across Obadeshida Road at Ojaoba Market, the pedestrian bridge in Akure was constructed many years ago to provide a safe crossing for students, commuters, and others accessing the markets. Despite its purpose, many road users bypass the bridge, thereby facing risks of accidents and fatalities. At a point in time, the Ondo State government enforced its use. However, enforcement has waned as the bridge has been largely abandoned. It now serves as a dumping ground, a refuge for beggars and hawkers, and a gathering spot for miscreants, making it less appealing for pedestrians intending to cross the busy road by the bridge. Speaking to OSRC, residents expressed frustration over the bridge's condition. Many highlighted the activities of traders who display wares at the footbridge, thereby obstructing access. They urged the government to implement a lasting solution to restore the bridge's functionality.
It's very dirty and I don't like it. I regret passing it on. They should knit it and tell all those people to stop putting dirty there. It's not fair now.
Ìjọba ṣe fún wa pé ká máa fi ká mọ kó kálukú máa kọjá ni kò kí ṣe pé wọ́n ṣe mú pé ká máa fi tajà kò bójú mu kò proper. Ibẹ̀ yìí ò dá like ìdẹ̀tí bẹ̀ ìdẹ̀tí bí ò dá kò ní jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn kan gba bẹ̀ ìdẹ̀tí bẹ̀ ti pọ̀ so kán ẹ̀bù wa láti bá wa kún gbogbo ìdẹ̀tí so orí ìtàwa náà dẹ̀ máa ṣàdúrà fún wa.
Bíríìjì yìí bó ṣe wà tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ gbogbo àná la máa ń gùn ní bó ṣe yẹ ká máa ṣe bọ̀ nsìn number one ìdọ̀tí pọ̀ síbẹ̀ tẹ́ bá ń kọjá ẹ máa fọwọ́ bomú ni ẹ nílé abẹ̀ dáadáa and then àwọn tó máa ń gbọ́jà síbẹ̀ tó ń tajà ibẹ̀ á wá block àti lè kọjá wá dìṣòro ṣùgbọ́n táwọn ìjọba bá lè bá wa ṣe kọ́níkálukú wà ní ẹgbẹ̀gbẹ́ bọ́n ṣe lè máa rọ́jà tà ní kán lé wọn kúrò lọ́jà pé kán máa rọ́jà tà bọ̀ kán wà níbi tán ti lè máa rọ́jà tà ìyẹn tún máa dáa.
Pedestrian bridges are vital for safe commuting, even as regular maintenance ensures they remain safe and functional for all users. Joy Pius, OSRC News.
Ijare community in Ondo State holds a unique identity among Yoruba nations, popularly called Ijare Leweubi, a name that signifies its abundance. Omoriola Ngbeji reports on how Ijare and its place in history as the land of kola nut and its present status in the trade.
Ijare, located in Ifedore local government area of Ondo State, has been a prosperous farming community for centuries. According to oral tradition, early Yoruba migrants from Ile-Ife settled on the fertile land and made agriculture their livelihood. While the community is known for growing crops like yam and cocoa, it is the kola nut known as Obi in Yoruba that gave Ijare a unique identity, earning it the nickname Ijare Eleweobi. Community elder Oluwadaisi Oluwajana shared with Osrc the origins of the title Ijare Eleweobi and its significance to the people.
Whatever they might bring from Ile-Ife, the kola nut was included. So according to the history, when they reached Ijare, the first thing they told the people that received them that we have a living, can we call it a living something, because if we didn't not preserve it, we die. That we have something in our lugejo that we need to preserve it, we want to replant it. You know, after the germination, we have the big tree, the Gilbian, who stand. And after that, I think they continue to bring forth the seed.
Ijare has grown to become one of the Southwest's leading producers of kola nut, particularly the distinctive Obi Abata variety. Kola nut trees are notable for their long lifespan, often living over 300 years, and their ability to bear fruit annually when well cared for and grown in suitable conditions. Historically, kola nut cultivation formed the backbone of Ijare's economy, drawing traders from distant regions to its markets. Osrc spoke with several well-known kola nut traders in Ijare, most of whom are women who shared their experiences of entering the trade. One octogenarian, Hannah Oladoyi, has been involved in kola nut trading for more than 40 years and recounted how it was once a highly profitable business for women in Ijare.
Adi jere nene adi yara lulu kete karu bo aspe lulu jare lo bi pe kusi nkan ba ti bo diri lulu kete be no te yara.
Another 80-year-old trader, Victoria Abidakun, recalled learning the trade from her mother at a young age, but expressed concern over the declining state of the business today.
Obìnrin kì í kọ́lé ìyàtọ̀ ti wà ní ayé ìwúrè tẹ́ dá ìgbèrè dé báyìí. Ọmọ wa nílò ìgbèrè kàrà yàtọ̀ sí ti ọmọ mọ́ríà.
Here is another location in Ijare. I'm currently with Mrs. Iyabo Adetiloye. According to her, she dropped out from school. When she came back home, she met this market, and because the mother died, she has to take it off. And now, she's a well-known kola nut seller in Ijare community.
Ma,
báwo ni ọjà yìí ṣe wá ń lọ báyìí? Báwo ni ìgbà tẹ wá wo sígbà tẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn? Báwo ló ṣe ń lọ ẹ̀dẹ̀ wá jókòó tẹ ṣe ń ṣe dì sí?
Ṣé mo fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ kan ní yóò ṣe kẹ́yìn oṣubú? Mo ṣubú lẹ́nu mo dìde. Àmọ́ ní bá ti ṣiṣẹ́ yálé nàrà lẹ́kìtì. Ọ̀yẹ́, Òsì, Ìkọ̀lé, Ìtàpá, Ìlúpéjú, Ìgèdè, Àfàò. Bí kété mi yóò rẹ̀ Ọ̀là, Èrò, Ògbàròkè, Ògbàròdò. Kété bí kété ni mo mọ̀ tó yára ọ̀gbẹ̀sẹ̀. Tẹ́lẹ̀ ọjà rẹ̀ nílò bì. Àmọ́ nígbì kan ti mígì kan tó mọ́ bá kété rẹ̀ jẹ́ ilé ìṣe fàáyà wàáká. Àmọ́ wíwá ọtí gé kété rẹ̀ pátápátá kan tó bá jà mọ́ kábàá ti yá wa káyọ̀ ńlá rẹ̀ mú sí sínú ilé kan ẹ̀fọ́ obìnrin àná jà lílo.
A major concern among the villagers is the widespread and indiscriminate felling of kola nut trees, which poses a serious threat to the community's cultural heritage. This situation raises an important question. What can be done to address this issue?
Yorùbá bọ̀ wọ́n ní in tó bá wà lọ́wọ́ ẹni òun ló yàn pa náà mọ́. You want to send your children to school now. You don't have money, and you have one big iroko at your father's farmland, and the timber contractor said they will buy that iroko for 100,000, and the kola nut pátápátá kórí àgbọ̀n méjì ńbẹ̀, worth maybe 20 or 30,000. Unfortunately, we will not know that adìyẹ tó ń yé díẹ̀díẹ̀ ó yá ju eléyìí tí tá a pa níjọ́ kan. So they will write off and go and get the timber, and then what we did. But the unfortunate thing is that even though the agriculturists, they are not so much interested about replanting the kola nut because it's not globally. If it is just like a coconut, if you go to this school, Ministry of Agric, they still nurse cocoa, nurse palm kernel, palm tree. But hardly can you see them nursing the kola nut.
Kola nut is not just a crop, it is a cultural symbol across Nigeria. From marriage rites to conflict resolution and religious festivals, kola nut plays a central role. Beyond its cultural significance, kola nut is in high demand by pharmaceutical companies, food and beverage industries, and as an investment commodity. While government efforts in agriculture has supported cocoa farmers, oil palm plantations, and tree planting for environmental protection, stakeholders hope similar attention will be given to kola nut cultivation, especially as global demand remains stable.
Ijare Elewe may have evolved over the years, but its history remains a proud story of heritage, culture, and trade. Omoriola Pimiji, reporting for Osrc Social and Community News.
That's Sunshine Report. Good afternoon.